So you know, sister, this whole system you need for change.
Yeah. To all who see the evil.
Like nothing evil, nothing to blood clot.
Yeah. And they ain't say nothing about it.
ISUPK. Now the apocalypse rage for kill batty boy and Catholic priest. Tatter the lace, buckle the base. Chop it up, wrap it up, buckle the game. Rackle him teeth, man stand firm pan battlefield. All when them shackle with feet. All when death look certain. All when nothing no sweet when you accept the fate. But you have some rasta boy when neglect black woman and child and a fuck white girl. You have some pastor boy where you molest the little children. You them forget hurt. Politician divide the people with them remedial roadworks. Which farm a band that a dead man turf. And when me grow that a help on earth. Me see M1 burst, head back burst. Now they get a youth lay dead pan turf. When mama cry, nobody hear. Who bring in the guns them over the years. Breaking news over the year. Millions missing but nobody there to give a count. Nobody never did a count. So brother and Nancy just come full up in my account. Me no give a fuck how much blood clot money you a earn. Man still want Babylon burn. You a so our turn for rule pan earth. Most time me a biggest send damage and curse. Pan the oppressor, famine and worse. Feed some maggot and worm. While them pussy they lock up them church. One west here solid and damning and firm.
Living with the flies on the roach. My youth better watch your approach. Careful how you talk to me. On Facebook, Twitter, I'm in the mind where you post. Shout it out from coast to coast. UPK the truth till my voice get hoarse. Saving the lives of our people, waking them up, teaching the ancient scrolls. Gather together yourselves, every one of the 12. Tired of living in hell. 2 million we locked up in cells. What the fuck is that smell? Our babies in cages. This shit is outrageous. They stole our land, deporting our brothers, our kids with no fathers. UPK, we got the plan. Fuck all the demagogues, their crimes and treachery. Teaching my people these heresies. Who built America? You spilled the blood of my family. Got them slavery. While you shake hands with the enemies, all people destroyed out here. Tax checks, welfare, shit. I smell that weed in the air.
Me no give a fuck how much blood clot money you a earn. Man still want Babylon burn. You a so our turn for rule pan earth. Most time me a biggest send damage and curse. Pan the oppressor, famine and worse. Feed some maggot and worm. While them pussy they lock up them church. One west here solid and damning and firm.
This a bad man too, I promise you. This shit lit, cuz. This shit lit, alright? Run that joint.
Niggas looking for the light. Me and my niggas prepared for the dog. Yeah. So we gon' get it on for the last days, nigga. You already know what it is. 140 for the rebel.
They in the building, we in the spot. We can go to war and see who make it out. Earn your stripes, dog, you with us or not. We can get it on when it's on, it don't never stop. First you get that power, gotta hold it down. Watch your step, boy, you on holy ground. They in the building, we in the spot. We can go to war and see who make it out. It's a problem, tell them pop off. I die for, I let my colors fly, boy. For a nigga take me, they a drop dead. AR, clean them up like a mop pig. J. Cool, he bad, he really so tough. They like, damn, look what he did to Billy go rough. Little bitch think she Kiki Palmer, silly hoe. She know I'm that bull, but I ain't from Philly though. From the city where they say about that ribbon like petty poops. Know them niggas plotting, gotta deal with me. Can't catch me slipping, got to steal with me. Just left Alabama, bought a chopper from some hillbilly move. He made my life feel the blade. Leave them all bruised, come through like a plague. Rebel off the leash like a dog out the cage. Call me Johnny Blaze on One West May. Watch your step get stretched like a limousine. So my brother bring that blade back wet, that's my enemy. A little nigga, this that cult, need to talk. Niggas know I got blood in my cup, I just sip it like it's grenadine. They in the building, we in the spot. We can go to war and see who make it out. Earn your stripes, dog, you with us or not. We can get it on when it's on, it don't never stop. First you get that power, gotta hold it down. Watch your step, boy, you on holy ground. They in the building, we in the spot. We can go to war, let's see who make it out. Tell them niggas good night, here come the bitch. Look, told them niggas get right or get left. UPK bad man, I pin to your flesh. Hellboy, rip the soul out of dead man. Shit at the rate, the power, I been a showstopper. Yeah, they might hate, but I know they gon' watch. Zone on lock, and you know the flow prop. Iced out, got the drip out of David Jones lock. Know I got the plan, they say that you the man. No shit, Sherlock, I'm the one you heard about. Burn down the building, let them all watch. Throw that One West up, then I swerve out. Sick with this shit, I do not need a detox. He don't watch a step, blow him out them Reeboks. We taking over, I'm sending the word out. Can't see me, little nigga, I put you in a bird box. Look, it's one West Practical, Gladiator, Maximal. Creep on them slow, but that Glock fire rapido. All I want is more power, more straps to blow. Ain't got excuse for no car, he gon' have to go. They in the building, we in the spot. We can go to war and see who make it out. Earn your stripes, dog, you with us or not. We can get it all when it's all, it don't never stop. First you get that power, gotta hold it down. Watch your step, boy, you on holy ground. They in the building, we in the spot. We can go to war and see who make it out.
This video taken by the ISUPK is posted on the school's website and on YouTube. He says he and members of his Christian Bible school are well within their First Amendment rights. But shop owners say they've heard enough. Today in court, their lawyers argued the group is trespassing. In addition, they say the group's offensive.
Niggas want me dead. Crackers too, but these coon ass niggas, they for the feds. My stick full of lead. In case these whole niggas try me, man, I might have to make that bed. No need to even flex. Cause how I walk it, how I talk it, let you know my speech direct. You heard what I said. Another move, your life passing through your mind, now you're big. And I'm fresh like a motherfucker. Niggas hating cause they mom want us. I'm just coolin' by myself, but now they all on me. Shut up, bitch, eat a dick, I don't wanna love you. Sip that pool, wow, got your lace up out your shoe now. Look what you finna do, wow, it's hot. Hop around these niggas till you flop. I'm busy getting mine, but all these niggas wanna duck. But it's cool, let me know I'm on the top. Steady in the courtroom, always fighting cops. Call the white man the devil, and that's off the top. So they try to stop my movement with a block, but I beat the case every damn time, so they watch. Waiting on the nigga to try to make me slip up. Walking up on me like homeboy, what's in your cup? Do you have any drugs? Well, let me see the slugs. Make it your bitch ass back, get mad, you ain't getting love. Your wife made you clip it damn nuts, yeah, I know. Crazy what coon people will do for these hoes. But I ain't even pressed, I see why you going on. My nigga, you dead wrong, bust a netball, get it on.
Black and white land, shit is crazy. Black and white land, shit is crazy.
I'm freshen up, cleaner than the motherfucker. Good juice in my cup is redder than the blood sucker. Drip on leak, yeah, drip on me. Hey, talking about, but what the fuck do you mean? Yeah, you see these damn bitches, they be choosing on me. But I don't want the bitch, but that bitch drooling on me. I get to walking under cause she wanna moving with me. But I won't have it cause she easy like spaghetti, homie. Unleash it to the G. Who is he, that nigga from SC? Get your level straight before you approach a G. Cyan TC 0013. Sits on the stick, it got me cruising off the scene. The fuck do you mean? Yeah, nigga, yeah. They nigga be hating, but they can't penetrate us. Trying to shoot at us now later, but I'ma get you now. Potato on the bow, blang, blow.
But even 30 years later, videos don't necessarily lead to convictions of officers. Advocates for reform say that needs to change.
Shaw, that's it.
Shaw, man, you know what I'm saying? Realest nigga out there, man.
Fucking job, it ain't no more applying. Fuck that fucking job, boy, I'm sick and I'm tired. Fuck that fucking job, all that bitching and crying. And I'm saying, fuck that fucking job, nigga. Hey, fuck that fucking job, bitch. Fuck that fucking job, we gon' be rich tomorrow. Fuck that fucking job, it ain't no more applying. Fuck that fucking job, bitch, I done had enough. Fuck that fucking job, I'm watching everybody work. Fuck that fucking job, that little pay by the hour. Yeah, fuck that fucking job, my back hurting and I'm hungry. Yeah, fuck that fucking job, nigga, on soul. Yeah, caught between the two, get this money, go home. Yeah, all these people so, now these bitches, they messy. First day I came in, I bossed up on the bosses. And they promise nigga this, promise nigga that. Want my ass to work, then bring that paper back. Sean, where you been? I been taking the shit. Knowing damn well that I don't fucking sleep. Fuck that fucking job, we gon' be rich tomorrow. Fuck that fucking Damn, money supposed to be a tool. Damn, for a purpose, what's your purpose for? Fuck that fucking job, we gon' be rich tomorrow. Fuck that fucking job, it ain't no more applying. Fuck that fucking job, boy, I'm sick and I'm tired. Fuck that fucking job, all that bitch and that grind. And I'm saying, fuck that fucking job, nigga. Fuck that fucking job, bitch. Fuck that fucking job, we gon' be rich tomorrow. Fuck that fucking job, it ain't no more applying.
You know what I'm talking about? I'm sick of that shit. I know you sick of it too, man. Money supposed to be a tool, but man, what's your purpose though? It's supposed to benefit a purpose. Shout out Boom Man now.
Good, nah. Push up position.
Right back at you again. Officer Shapat Dayakin. Dropping something heavy for these cowards out here. Yeah. Coming straight from 125th, 1 West, Harlem, New York. Home of the truth, nigga. Man of war with hair wool, no idols, loving judgments. God of the Bible, the men above me shout, Boom Yasha, and all the warriors be like, Boom Yasha. Kingdom's ours, all the heathens forbidden. The chosen bow down to no one, it was written. The men above me shout, Boom Yasha, and all the warriors be like, Boom Yasha. All day as we discuss how they don't like us. Gathered on streets and corners, all is feeling righteous. Real particular, nobody else there to compare to. Train for war, men of war, and war like apparel. Prefer our leaders, can't get between us, watch where you stepping. Cause a scene, you gon' see how brotherhood is a weapon. Tough skin protect our wrists, teach girls and kids devoutness. Call them prophetess, a priest damn near nothing without it. More than rubies, cute and understanding when describing. Virtue loving, no lip from the daughters of Zion. Gold teeth, earrings, chains, and the rings. Precious metals, fabrics, emphatic stones, and everything. Trying to catch the slang, rewind what we rapping slang. Lost in parables, your scripture breakdowns terrible. Yasha Allah, Prince of the power, we are the Jews. God on earth, you can see it by watching all our moves. Man of war with hair wool, no idols, loving judgments. God of the Bible, the men above me shout, Boom Yasha, and all the warriors be like, Boom Yasha. Kingdom's ours, all the heathens forbidden. The chosen bow down to no one, it was written. The men above me shout, Boom Yasha, and all the warriors be like, Boom Yasha. Man of war with hair wool, no idols, loving judgments. God of the Bible, the men above me shout, Boom Yasha, and all the warriors be like, Boom Yasha. Kingdom's ours, all the heathens forbidden. The chosen bow down to no one, it was written. The men above me shout, Boom Yasha, and all the warriors be like, Boom Yasha.
Let's get right to it, dog, you know it's raw. Well, let me catch you if you're showing off. They wanted to get you, I hold it off. Thought he was solid, but told it off. Running the field with the underdogs. Don't wanna get involved. I can admit it, I know what it's time, and I'm tripping, I got every group. Niggas a fumble a bag, I get to the cash fast, gotta salute. I've been a hustler, look how I'm coming up. You running your mouth, better run it up. I'm running this shit like a big dog. Living my movie, they pissed off. Pushing the law, cause we in charge. They gon' play this in the synagogues. How do I feel? I'm feeling great. Bigger the problem, the bigger the plate. Nigga, my move, that shit gotta wait. Ahead of my time, keep it in line. Put on their face, I just learned to keep that all to myself. Wait, a couple of niggas that hang with me that'll bang for me. If I'm doing bad, never change on me.
We the salt of the earth. We the motherfucking underdogs. We underestimated. You understand what I'm saying? got tunnel visions. There's a bunch of ways I'm gonna get it. It's my way or the highway if you ain't fucking with it. Do what I say or go about your fucking business and take this money with you. I ain't dealing with no fucking children if they not my own. Going by myself, I'ma die alone. These bitches catch my wave and more just hopping on. They hear what I make, it starts to turn them on. I think it's sorcery, the way they ride the bone, the black magic stick. They stopping by my home when I'm not even home. I'd rather be alone, so I can conquer shit, and I can see it wrong. I just keep popping shit, cause I won't be here long. I'm hopping on the road, and get my diesel on. She wanna drop it low, and get her eagle on. My new bitch bad as fuck, she look like me alone. I came up from the dirt, was born right under y'all. And just like God of wine, said I just want the ball. These niggas seasonal, I watch them leave and fall. The last gon' finish first, cause we some underdogs.
First shall be last, last shall be first. Nigga, we gon' rule this kingdom, nigga. This one West.
Ride to the sunset, slide to the moon for a boss all said ghetto, then I got him, that's my doggy dog. Don't bark, gotta mean bite, we them underdogs. Over off the wire, 5 yards, I'm pressing all of y'all. 9 niggas up like I'm director from a casting call. I don't give a fuck, you want beef, neck to all of y'all. UPK priest, so lace up boost, then it's time to ball. The clip name Wendy, all these shells, I'ma let them fall. Niggas claim they better than like who they think they better than. One West soldier, best believe we got that medal in. Last name Cannon, cause I still got them drummers in. Kept I set that trap to hell, yeah, I'ma let them know. Underdogs, you niggas tripping. We'll be popping on you sniffing. Real crafty with that smithing. Locked in on the mission. Rocking all out. Who to take the hop out? You be bitching, cop the crew time. Now the Glock, glitch it, nigga.
Every dog has his day.
Okay. Homie, I've been...
There's a king that's coming back to save our people. Now, we should be preparing ourselves for the return of our king, not stuck up in these denominations and religions that's destroying our people and destroying our nation.
So when we are in this kingdom and our brother or sister is doing wickedly in this kingdom, we must tell them, look, the world is expecting you to stay docile, to stay stupid.
That's what Christianity teaches our people. Teaches our people to hate one another and love the oppressor. Like, we'll never forgive one another for anything that another brother or sister do to us, but we'll forgive the oppressor in a heartbeat. There's something wrong with that, man.
Imagine living your life as a whole Christian your whole life, and life's good because you're a Christian and Jesus is white and everything's going great, and there's a landslide and the earth opens up and you go downstairs and you walk through this place and you see a black Jesus, man. Why is Jesus Christ black with an afro in the catacombs, man? This predates the Renaissance period.
So when you read the book of Genesis, the trees in the garden with other nations, a leaf, what does a leaf do to a tree? Cover the tree. So Adam took the covering of another nation. What's the covering of another nation? Their culture. So when the Most High saw him, say, yo, Adam, where are you, man? Where are you? Don't mean I can't find you. You mean like who is this nigga? Like, where are you, man? I don't know you.
Okay. So the Ba al Banya Yasha'ala wa Amarath al Ham wa Aidya Yahau. The Ba means speak. Al, when it's joined with something, so al Banya means what? Unto, right? Excellent. So al when it's joined with something means unto. Banya means children. Yasha'ala is Israel. So unto the children of Israel.
Like if it's one thing a hoe gonna do, a hoe gonna hold. But you ain't, she can't hold if there's nobody to hold with. And the thing she said at the end, where she said, I went back and I lied to him and he still wouldn't do it. And then she threw up her hands and she said, well, he'll just be a brother. That's what he fucking need.
That's
brothers.
Right.
If we have more brothers, hoes like her wouldn't have no outlet.
There was a man in the land of Oz, his name was Job, and that man was perfect and upright.
There you go, the man called Job. I think Job is what, like, afflicted. And that man was perfect and upright, meaning what? You can be perfect, man. Job was a man like everybody else, man. Job wasn't no angel, he didn't come from the heavens, and that man was perfect, meaning what? You can be perfect in the Bible. Being perfect is in the Bible.
Had friends on my coattail way before Jimmy. Funny how the general ain't even see a penny. Better show respect, get smoked like a chimney. Keep my name out your mouth, don't even think it. Been a real Smith
that y'all know Jada Pinkett. Both ball heads, my grain a buck 50. Lost my man to the game, that pain that stuck with me. Had to find a cheat code to the street though, cause them niggas getting foul, shoot you like a free throw. Keep spitting acid like a Mino, and the nigga be the nicest with a mean flow.
Welcome to Atlanta. Christ, this Officer 5000, Jeremiah, the camp leader of Atlanta. Passover 2025, starting April the 9th, we got the lamb slaughter. April the 10th, we got General Muhammad's flag. April the 11th, we got the black party that's gonna have the Hebrew graduation. April the 12th, in Atlanta, Georgia, the 56th annual Passover, the only Passover under Commander Junior Hunter.
Our great and holy King has honored us for turning our lives from the darkness to the light, man. There's no greater gift you can receive than to wake up to the truth and then commit your life to saving your brothers, man. Looking in their eyes and seeing their faces and seeing what they've suffered and what they've gone through and seeing the end of it, man. It is a guaranteed seat in the kingdom of heaven, man. So in the name of our King Yahushua, we dedicate us another Passover of brothers and sisters' lives being saved.
April the 13th, we got the Feast of Unleavened Bread. Shalom.
Right. Everyone hear me good, yeah?
Yeah, I can hear you. Sound too low.
Most in Christ, yeah, man. So the ISUPK started at 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under commanding General Yohana. From 1969, we've been teaching the truth according to the Bible. Right about now, we're on our podcast, which is On the Ends, every Friday, 9 to 11. Make sure you come through. I got my co-host Dunga Bar here as well. You know what I mean? Shalom. We have loads of things going on. Make sure you like, subscribe to ISUPK UK. All social media, you know what I mean? Facebook, Periscope, Instagram, TikTok, all of that, man. We got content for the roof, man. Also, call the show 079-607-46784. 079-607-46784. You know what I mean? Make sure you, if you're Black, Hispanic, or Native Indian, we got a feast day this month in March. When is it done? About 15th or something like that?
March 13th and 14th.
March 13th and 14th. So that will be a blast as well. Make sure you come to that. If you're Black, Hispanic, or Native Indian, make sure you roll. Keep the feast days, man. Keep the Memorial days. Also, pay your Passover fee. Make sure you reach Lord Passover, man. So this is going to be a jam-packed weekend. You got Black Party. Well, shut down about Black Party, Lamb Slaughter, the Passover itself, the classes, you know, Muhammad be doing. Listen, man, make sure you land, man. I'm going to be there. So lucky. Atlanta as well, you know, Dunga Boy. You know. Atlanta, you know. It's in the same place where Tupac capped the policeman. Listen, man, I've been meaning to go there. You know, give it Dunga Boy. Man to reach.
The only rapper in history to shoot at the cops. Listen, that's monumental. So lucky, but yeah, we're gonna be out there in Atlanta.
Come on,
we're gonna be out there from for a whole week. Come on down, man. Come on down if you can. Don't be afraid of what you're seeing on the news with all these plane crashes and whatnot. Yeah. Listen, man. There's all these videos of these plane crashes, and people are getting afraid. And there's car crashes every day, and you still jump in the car, man.
There's right.
Bus crashes every day. You still jump on the bus. There's people that clap when the plane lands and all of those things, man. Clap when the plane lands. Like, you don't clap when you pull up outside your house in the car, man. Like, you don't clap in the back of the Uber. So while it's just a means of transport, man. You jump on that plane, you make it down to Atlanta, man. If you're afraid to catch the plane,
It's the law. You need to make it there some way, somehow, man. Listen, we don't care how you get there, just get there. You don't want to take the plane. What channel do they have to swim to get there? The English channel. Is the
English
English
and Atlantic as well. Oh shit.
Listen, just put on the GPS, get a waterproof phone case, and swim there if you have to, but make it to the Lords. What year is this one? 56th?
Yeah, can't.
Make it to the Lord's 56th annual Passover.
Absolutely, man. And make sure big up to you got here Adolphus last, you got Ricard, Yasha Allah, you know what I mean? Congratulations on your new baby. You got Princess Nazam Anya, we got Nakapaya One West, you know what I mean? We got Officer of 1,000, Mariah Allah, you know what I mean? You got yeah, man. Everyone in there's also like, share, subscribe, call the school 079 607 46784. We're gonna get in some hot topics. Anything you want to bring out as well, make sure you call us, man. You ain't gonna be shy. Call the school 079 607 46784. You know what I mean? We can talk about this, man. You know, let's get to the first one real quick, man. So this is a Krypton Conan. So anyone knows about Krypton Conan? They're two rappers in the UK, and they had a catering business. They opened a restaurant, and I think they recently closed it, innit, after COVID. I think after COVID, you know, sales weren't hitting as much, or it didn't do as much. You know, they also they invested in other things as well. Like one of the brothers that sells oils, you know what I mean? They got some shares into a supermarket now. They're doing other bits as well. But this is what some of the things they encountered when they were doing catering.
Thing is, we're trying to hire man's own people. You get what I'm saying? Like there was people that couldn't get jobs because, you know, of their background or whatever, and we said, yo, we're gonna take the risk. You know what I'm saying? It looks like you're hungry, so we're gonna hire you. We had chefs in there that said, yo, if they don't get a job, they're due to go back inside. You get what I'm saying? So man saying, yo, man's giving man, like, bro, we're actually like all the staff in the shop were man's people then. You get what I'm saying? You
hear that?
And then man started taking the piss, man started stealing.
Bro, the chefs is having one-on-ones in the garden. I'm have to run back there. They're having a stand.
They're having weed breaks.
Crazy.
Everybody's in the restaurant, bro. Man saying, Conan, the back, get to the back. I'm like,
the chefs, you know, chefs are rocking, like, it's all mad.
I'm like, what's going on?
We're like, yo, like,
you know, like I'm going to. And then I realized, yo, I run this, like, I can't do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what are you doing, bro? Like, and it's like, oh, yeah, I hired them. Like, so I can't even react the way I want to react. I'm like, bro, in the other rooms, I'm going to chef him up. Like, you can't say that to me, bro. Are you all right?
Boy. And this is the thing, man. These men are implying that, what they're basically implying is that, yo, you can't do nothing with black people, man. That's what they're implying. They're saying we employ our own people and man are stealing from us and the chefs fighting, and man are having one-on-ones in the back garden. Listen, what you don't understand is that we're a broken people, man. We're not used to this. The only people that we listen to is our oppressors, man. That's why we don't steal from our oppressors. We don't steal on the job. But now, because you're a black man, we see as, oh, you're cool, man. You know, I let you off, man. What you gotta do as a business owner is be strict and be more stern and make sure man don't fight and man get to work on time. But the angle they're coming at the same old angle, like, oh, you can't do nothing with black people, man. Boy, it's just I tried, but boy, you can't do nothing with them. So that's why I hide white people. That's the angle they're coming. I can feel it. I can feel that's where they're coming with it, man. And that's not how you do it, man. You know what I mean? So because black people done wrong, it means it's cut them off. Nah, man. All it means you gotta keep trying. You gotta come at different angles. That's all it means, man. So like, yeah.
I feel like for your business, you have to vet everybody, man. I mean, for your business, you have to vet everybody. You can't just hire someone. First of all, now you can't just hire someone because they're black. That's step one. Well, you can and you can't, but you need to know which black people you're hiring. So you can't just see a random black person and know their reputation ain't good and be like, all right, I'm hiring you. This is what you do. Go find someone black that respects your business.
That's
someone
right.
Black that's gonna work properly. You're saying the chefs are fighting each other in the kitchen and all of those kind of things. The thing is this, the people that they're hiring, it's not that they're doing this because it's Krypton Conan. They would do this in any job. So this ain't just they're doing this because it's a black business. They'll do this in any job. Do you know how much black people can't hold down jobs? And they do it in any job. They want to fight in every job they're in. So you need to vet everybody, man. Because that's your business and you want to make money on your business, you need to have a stern talking to people like, yo, you know, if you come, I'm giving you this opportunity because we're the same race, but you get one chance. As soon as you do something wrong, you're gonna be out the door. That's what you have to do, man. You have to let them know, like, yo, don't be friends. It don't mean you're gonna get away with certain things.
That's right.
Like you need to run a business properly. Like when it comes to business, I'll be honest with you, most businesses nowadays, you can't really hire people that you know, because depending on who you hire, they're gonna think, all right, this means I don't need to come to work today. This means, listen. If you get a business, I'm gonna phone you. Like, I can't be asked to come to work today. I'm gonna phone you. Like,
you better come to work.
Don't let me get away with shit that HR don't let me get away with. Because I know you from way back in the days. I'm like, nah, he's all right. I'll come. I'll go late.
You fucking better come to work. Shit.
I'm like, yo, I'll go work late today. So when it comes to business, you kind of have to know who you're doing business with. Now, there's some people who will be great for the position you put them in, and then there will be people where they will do things like this. But Krypton Conan can't put this down to a black thing, because if they would have hired white boys, it would have been the same thing, man. Would have hired the Arabs, it would have been the same thing. So yeah, when it comes to a business, you need to vet everybody who's going to work there. So okay, and
it's true. If you hire brothers that are straight out of jail, what do you expect, man? Fresh out of jail, he'll know about, behaving himself. He'll know about, being civilized. He's gonna do some fresh out of jail stuff. So luck, yeah. But you can't put it down to we try to hire our own. I can see where it's going. I see where it's going down by the old famous, but you can't trust black people, man. I tried, man. Black men at the time, I tried to marry a black woman, man, but boy, that mouth was too bad, man. Therefore, I gotta just let them go, man. Therefore, I got them go. Listen, white people don't do that to each other. You know what I mean? Look at the white hooligans they got that beat people up and fight and have football games. Does the white man say, listen, man, we tried to give them football games, but they keep fighting. So for now on, no more games. They make rules and make things strict and give sentences to try to reform them, man. Because we got to do the same, man. We can't give up on our brothers so quick, man. They're our brothers, man. So luck, yeah.
I wonder, like, it goes to stealing, and honestly, that business is a small business. So the way Krypton Conan are going on is like it's £1 million business and blah 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 blah. While it is
stealing nonetheless, man. You can't. I'll give you a job. You don't teeth for me, man. At least say no. Give me a job, man. Don't
Krypton Conan, like, the way they're acting though, the way Krypton Conan are acting.
Be like, yo, I see a quick £100. I'm gonna take that, man. Don't do me that, man. I'll put you on.
You see what it is with their business. The black people ain't seen it as a business, because with this business, there's no HR, there's no head office. Even Conan saying, yo, sometimes I had to go there, and I'm thinking, oh shit. That's what I'm saying. So there's no structure to the business. When you got a business, there has to be structure. So if you've got structure in the business, and what you'll find out is most of the business that we run they're not structured. Have you noticed most black businesses we don't have the structure? So now most of them.
What is it? The end of the month, you get your pay in an envelope and shit. Nah, man.
Exactly.
You need to go through the bank. So if a man tries to shortchange you or rob you now, you got receipts, man. You can go to the bank. You know, you got to start doing things properly, like the Bible says, man. Do everything decently and in order, man. You get me? Come on.
That's it. And then these like was I get it. They want to give people jobs. I think they hired their moms as well, right?
Yeah, can't.
Yeah, so they hired their moms. It's good putting your mom in a position where she don't have to work for nobody else. It's good, but then you need the structure, because in the food, you got a food shop. It's all good, but the people that you're hiring, they're not going to do the job. Why? Because most of them are fresh out of prison. Who wants to work in the kitchen anyway, fresh out of jail? Obviously, you gave them the job because they're your friends, which is good, but you need to structure your business a lot better, man. You need to have some kind of system, and with your tills, you need to monitor your tills better, man. Now, Krypton Conan's going to blame black. Listen, they're saying that these black people are stealing from them, whereas this market that you got going on with these Asians, they're stealing from you, man.
That's right.
They got all them products in there. You've got all these black people going to what's it called? Safeways.
Something like that.
Yeah, you got all these black people going to Safeways, and you're making out like you're business owners, and it's an Asian business. You only got 2%. Really, Krypton Conan, you're robbing us, if anything. Because we're trying to support you, and really that money's going right back to them Asians. So if anyone's robbing anyone, Krypton Conan are robbing us. Do you see how there was bossy with it, taking pictures of it, opening our supermarket?
I didn't say nothing about you. Said something that's so key, man. Something that struck a nerve right there. You said that they're worried about, they're talking about, these black men are robbing from us. When, listen, the music industry robs from you. And I don't see you complaining. There's no bigger thief. There's no bigger thief than the music industry. Everyone knows, man. Everyone knows that they make all the million. Even Tupac knew, man. That's why he's gonna leave Death Row and that. Dongbot must know this shit. Listen, everyone knows that they sell all the millions and just about get a couple $100,000 from it. They get robbed blind. But when your brother robs you now, you know what I mean? I got cut black people off, man. Boy, setting it right, man. Boy, black people, you can't trust black people, man. Trying to rob from us, man. Meanwhile, the music company robs from you, and you're still making music, man. You're still making albums, but I don't see you cutting them off. So luck, yeah.
Listen, man, they rob it. Sha'ara said, I'm happy for the supermarket that own 20. Listen, the Asian man owns that 75%, man. I want that. I want Krypton Conan to own the 75%, which means every £10 that the store makes, that Chacha man's getting £7.50, man. he's getting £7.50 or something like that. And they actually took the. Did you see how they took the pictures? Did you see the pictures?
But these are millionaires, though, man. They couldn't get bigger shares.
Listen, these lot took the pictures, yeah, and made that like it was their store. They said black owned, and I thought, yo, we got more than a food shop and a barber's. We was getting ready to go Safeways. We was gonna go Safeways, get all our ingredients, and say black owned ingredients. Come to find out, that food we was gonna buy, that chicken and fish we was gonna buy, is 75% Asians, man. That 75% of that fish we was gonna buy is the Indian man's. Listen, man, Krypton Conan. That's what I'm saying. They're selling us dreams as well. It's black owned. It's black owned. And when you have to say something's black owned, this is how you know we don't own nothing. I've never heard a white man say it's white owned. Have you ever heard a white man say this shop's white owned? You know what I'm saying? See, that's how you know we ain't got nothing, that we have to keep reiterating. It's black owned. It's black owned. It's black owned. Whereas the white man never, ever, ever. I've never heard a white man say this is Chinese owned. I've never heard the Chinese man say it's Chinese owned. Only we say it, man. And now Krypton Conan are being so crafty because they're Muslim. They're partnered with Muslims. I don't know if anyone's clocked. Everything in that shop is halal. Have you noticed? That shop ain't for us. So lucky you.
Boy, what I'm saying, listen, whenever we talk about robbing, you look at the music industry, man. They're the biggest robbers. You look at your brother saying, "Oh, see, can't trust niggas, man, because they rob me." Listen, the music industry, the biggest robbers, man. Let me see you get some figures real quick. So this is. Oh, let me see if I can get some figures real quick. You still hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
That froze. So this is called Happy, and this is how much Happy makes. You seen it?
Yeah, it's on there now.
Yeah, so Happy made 22 million, sold 22 million units. And this is how much Pharrell made from Happy. So he sold 22 million. It's a lot of money, man. 22. That's how much like Floyd Mayweather gets from one fight, sometimes, depending on what fight it is. 22 million it sold. And this is how much Pharrell. This is how much Pharrell made of it. 2,700, man. That's how much he made of it, according to
Damn.
So don't tell me about robbers. The real robbers, that Jewish man robbing you blind, man. And you still make music. Still make music, man. Listen, the stats don't lie. Stats right there. I'll make this up, man. After the publishing and the this and the that, and you gotta pay this man and that man, they're left with 2,000, man. Just about buy. Don't know about what car goes for 2,000.
Boy, you ain't getting no car for 2,000 nowadays.
I say a 17 plate. What 15 plate?
Nah, you ain't getting no 17 plate for 2,000.
What car you get? So you got a Peugeot or something? Peugeot 206.
Yeah, you're getting a Peugeot or something.
And this man's a multi-millionaire, man. And that's what it is, man. So lucky.
That's crazy. The song made 22 mil, and he got paid 2,700. In that career, you're gonna be making music for the rest of your life, man. I see why Jay-Z ain't retired yet, man. I see why 50 Cent had to go into filmmaking. Listen, you must be upset there's not going to be another BMF.
I know, man. Oh, I got for that, man. That pissed me off, man.
To be fair, the last season was crap anyway. I couldn't get into it.
Bro, there's nothing to watch now. I'm thinking of something to watch. Nothing out there, man. Sure.
Nah, no more Godfather of Harlem. No more BMF. What else is there? What is there to actually watch?
Power's done as well. Was Power finished?
No, Power was terrible. I couldn't get past one episode of that. Raising Kanan, I couldn't get past one episode of that.
Raising Kanan was hot. Raising Kanan come back out actually.
Oh, that's crap.
7th of March. Come on. Was that Sunday? That
Yeah, that's what next week Sunday. Yeah, next week Sunday.
Come on, don't go bar.
You know, I tried, but I couldn't get into it. Raising Cane, and I couldn't get into it.
50 apparently 50 is in the season as well. So listen, it's going enough, man. Got a lot to look forward to, man. So luck, yeah.
We need a Godfather of Harlem. That's what we need. Get me. I need to see Advantage. I need to see Advantage. Say that again.
You know, certain said this ain't come back out. I thought, let me see. Never came back out, man. Well, all right, man. Let me play the next one for you anyway.
Launched after a video which appears to show two police officers fast asleep in a car was posted on social media. The officers seemed to be slumped in the unmarked Staffordshire police vehicle, which was still running and sat at a junction. Levi Brownfield filmed the scene on City Road, Fenton at 3 a.m. on Monday, February 10th. The 18-year-old had been feeding the homeless with his cousin and two uncles when he spotted the car sat in the right-hand lane before the roundabout. He claimed the two officers were just lying there fast asleep and said they tapped on the window to try and wake them up, and eventually one of them wound his window down. Staffordshire Police have said it is aware of the footage and a full review of the circumstances was being conducted.
Boy, so look at what's coming to you, man. I keep telling brothers, you're a black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man. You got something that other nation ain't got. You got protection from God, man. You come in the UPK, serve God, you got protection from God, man. Listen, you're a man out there that's not in the UPK, then this is your protection, the police. You got to rely on the police, man. And now reports are coming out that what police are sleeping. You think that your strength is in numbers and your strength is in the army and your strength is in the police. Listen, man, the police are sleeping nowadays on the job, man. The man said he tapped the glass and the police was keeping us out cold. Let me tell you something about a black man. The most I don't sleep, man. That's the God we serve, man. That's the God that you need to get on your side. You feel the police, you know, they're good and you know Britain's infallible and I can put trust in the police. I can put trust in the white man. You can't, man. The police nowadays, number one, is not enough police. They're underfunded. And now they're sleeping on the job, man. Sister said they're probably high or drunk. Probably was. Police are raping women now. What's a woman? Sarah Everard, raped by a policeman. If you're a black man putting trust in the police, you are a fool, man. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying don't call the police if something happened to you, or don't call the police in time of attack. That's what I'm saying. But I'm saying to put your trust in the police, you are a fool, man. Black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man, put your trust in the Most High. That is our shield and buckler, as King David said. That's our protection, man. Not these cops, man. It's lucky, you.
Yeah, they're sleeping on the job, and I don't understand why they're tired because half the time they're not even doing their job. Have you seen now like how all the police cops and police barely respond? Police only seem to respond when it comes to bothering us, man. When it comes to bothering black people, the police are awake to do that.
That's right.
Anything else, they're fast asleep in their car. But listen, man, if you are going to do that, at least go to a car park. Common sense would say, all right, drive to a car park and go sleep. That's what common sense would say. Where was the sleeping at a red light?
The right hand lane, isn't it? Right hand lane. So like a dual carry. I don't know. Right hand lane's all in the motorway. I'm not sure, but it said right hand lane. I don't know what you mean by that.
Listen, man, you police need to do a better job. Imagine this. I'm paying my tax for you to sleep, man. I can't sleep because I need to go to work. So I can pay tax for you and you're sleeping. Imagine I'm paying tax money for you to sleep, man. Listen, man. Krypton Conan should complain about this. The police are robbing us, man. The police are taking our money and falling asleep at the lights. Don't be mad at them poor black men stealing whatever the store. Like, what could they steal from their food, or was they stealing money?
Probably food or money or stocks or something. I mean, no one's there.
Nah, I don't think they're stealing food. Come on, it can't be that bad.
Nah, listen, I've worked in food places and man will steal food, you know.
You know what it is? The food at McDonald's. When I used to work in McDonald's and you just walk past and take a nugget, according to the McDonald's policy, they say that's stealing.
No. Policy, theft.
Yeah. They call it theft. They'll pull you up in the office for that. You see, to me, it's just I'm peckish on the job. I'm having a nugget. That's what it is. To me, I'm frying all these nuggets and making all these burgers. I'm peckish on the job. I'm helping myself to a nugget. To me, I don't consider it theft. But if you go by the handbook, these that were fired over one nugget. I remember there's a heathen I worked with. He gave away one hot chocolate and they fired him. They fired him.
Multi-million-pound company, you know.
Yeah.
Yo, I feel hot chocolate's like £1 something, if that.
And half the time they give them away for free. Remember, you remember them stamps where you would get the 6 stamps on there and you get a free drink. That's what I'm saying. So they give them away free anyway. So he gave out one hot chocolate. I ain't seen him since that day. Since that day, I ain't seen him since. I just know they took him off the till. He left through the back door, and I ain't seen him since. And that's over a hot. Think about it, if it was your company, would you fire a man for giving away a free hot chocolate?
Nah, come on, man. Just give him a warning. Say, listen, man.
Nah, no, innit?
Yo, come on, man. Pattern up.
Innit? I'm like, yo, look, man. It's. I know in there, like while it is in there, they hardly let you have drinks. So people used to go in the freezer and drink them orange juices. Remember, the orange juices used to drink them orange juices. So when it comes time to clean out the freezer, you seen all the orange juice behind the boxes. They used to see all them empty orange juice bottles.
The orange bottle, yeah, it's thrown on the floor.
Yeah. Listen, I remember years ago. This was before it wasn't the truth. Years ago, I was in the freezer, and you know when you eat. Have you ever ate the brownies in the freezer?
I don't like brownies, you know, unless it comes with ice cream still. But donuts,
I used to eat the frozen brownies in the freezer.
What donuts?
Say that again.
McDonald's still sell donuts.
Yeah, but the horrible though.
Sugar donuts with fire, man. Shit.
I remember I went in that freezer. I was eating the brownie in the freezer. The manager came in. I had to swallow the brownie whole. like it nearly killed me. I had to swallow it whole. The manager walked in the freezer. He said, "What are you doing in here?" I said, "Oh, I'm just come to get some fries." So some of them jobs, you know what it's like, man. You're on the job. They don't want to let you eat nothing. You're surrounded by food. But to me, it's just one nugget. But to them, they're gonna complain and call it theft. They're dramatic with it. Like McDonald's makes all this money, and you need to say you can't have a meal for free, and they throw the food away. They got the waste bin. Remember the waste bin? Listen, it was so bad. At the end of the night, people used to pull the waste bin out of the view of the camera and take the food out the waste bin because the management won't let you have it for free. Now, when you treat people like that, they're gonna rob your business, man. Now, if you said at the end of the night, yo, you are entitled to a free meal, less people would steal, man. One time there was a guy stealing the McFlurry and they left the ice cream machine on. You know, you leave the thing down. He left the thing down. The morning ice cream everywhere, man.
That's mad, man. It's a shame how to treat people, man. But listen, in our laws, in our land, we don't treat people like that, man. The Bible says we leave fruit for the poor. When we glean our land, we don't glean everything. We leave some for the poor, but under this kingdom, listen, man, these man throw away food.
Yeah.
You man, multi-million-dollar company, and you can't even get a nugget, man. They call it theft. They'll sack you. Get me? You can't even get a McFlurry. I think they'll go about they give you 1 meal,
one a day,
one basic meal, yeah. And you can't modify it. You can't put a slice of cheese in it or nothing. You don't get it, man. And that's that, man. It's a luck, yeah. The man of mean, you know. That's how this oppressor is. The oppressor wants every penny, every stitch of land. He's greedy, and you know, sorry, it's a luck, yeah. Boy, let me get the next one. I'm show you how these police are moving crazy, man. So you got one policeman falling asleep on a job. You got the next one crashing the car. Watch this.
A police officer eating behind the wheel crashes into parked cars, only for the police officer to drive off. The Ford Transit police van smashed into a white BMW, causing extensive damage. Not only did the police officers just drive away, but he also lied to his manager the following day, claiming there hadn't been a crash. The officer was later dismissed without notice and barred from policing for gross misconduct.
And like I said, black man, put your trust in the Lord, man. Don't put your trust in the system. Thinking that I'm a black man, I'm a British citizen, I stand for this country, I fight for this country, I stand for everything it believes in. The policemen swear an oath, man, are doing a hit and run. Listen, they lock people up for doing hit and runs. They lock people up for hitting cars and driving off, and he's doing it himself, man. They lock people up for telling lies about how he hit his car and lying and doing insurance frauds and lying and stuff, and he's doing the exact same thing. They lock people up for, you know, not concentrating while they're driving. He did the exact same thing, man. You can't put trust in the system, man. You can't slack. It's all I can say. Slack, yeah.
And he drove into it and drove off, you know, and lied to his manager and said, nah, there wasn't no crash. And guess what? He would have got away with that if there's no cameras. That man whose BMW, if there was no cameras, that man whose BMW it was, he would have to fix that out of his own pocket. So imagine these things that you see happening on camera. Just remember, once upon a time, these things was happening and there was no cameras.
That's right.
Like the police can't drive, man. You see them speed. Like the police, even now, they think because they got their sirens on, they think that gives them the right to speed through the lights. Like, have you ever been driving one way and the police just come speeding through the lights?
Yes, this happened today.
Huh?
The Villa match today. Obviously, all of a sudden, the sirens come on. It's so coincidental. Every time there's traffic, sirens come on every time. And because you got your sirens on, don't mean you can drive like a madman. You gotta take time, man. Police are speeding and weaving in and out of traffic. I thought, look at this, man. So lucky.
Yeah, they'll be speeding, and what these police officers need to take into consideration is, I have my music at volume 100, so I don't hear your sirens, man. Take that into consideration. Imagine I'm coming this way and you're coming this way. Listen, you're going through the red light, so the police are supposed to drive safe to make sure it's clear. Even police are meant to drive safe to make sure that it's still clear, and they just speed. Remember that time when that woman was going to meet her partner and she turned right and the police drove straight into her and killed her?
Can't.
You see what I'm saying? Because the police, you're supposed to drive with a duty of care. Even though you got your sirens on, it don't mean you put your foot down. You're still supposed to drive safe and make sure you have right of way. Make sure the cars have stopped. Don't just speed. Because like I said, there's people like me, my music's volume 100. If I'm going straight and you're coming across, I can't see your sirens through brick walls, man. You're supposed to drive slow as you're coming across. You know how much times police nearly drive into people? And then what do they do? Go to court and lie to the judge. Apparently, there's a thing as well that if the police are behind you and you go for a red light, you still can get a ticket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard if the police hit you and the sirens are on, you're not insured. The insurance is invalid. It don't matter.
See, that's what I'm saying. They meant to have a duty of
Well,
care.
shouldn't be in the way.
See, that's what I'm saying. So they meant to have a duty of care, but apparently, if you go through certain red lights, you still get the ticket. Like one time, there's a police officer who was telling me to go in the bus lane. I said, "No, I'm going to get a ticket." He's like to me, "If I get a ticket, let the police station know." I said, "Nah, I'd rather stay in this lane because all that's hassle." Imagine that I just go in the bus lane because you're parked there when I can just go around you, and then now I don't know what your name is. Now I have to go to the police station and get you to send me a letter to send to them. How about you just move the car? You go in the bus lane and let me go past.
Trust me, you got this dispute. Put in this dispute and that dispute. That's long, man. I was not going the bus lane, so lucky.
Yeah. Listen, they don't play in the bus lanes. They don't play, you know.
Listen, I know. I never forget the day when you got me a ticket, man.
You got me two.
That pissed me off.
Yeah, you got me 2 tickets because we drove around 2 times. And that's how you know they're pressing the devil, man. He should have said, all right, then they've gone around 2 times within the space of 1 minute. They probably lost. This man gave us 2 tickets. So much that we thought, oh, no, it's the same ticket. One's just the front of the car, one's the back of the car. Remember, we thought one was the front of the car, one's the back of the car. I remember like it was yesterday.
Oh, it's crazy, man. Press the devil, the Bible speaks of Salakia. Anyway, let's move on to the next one, Salakia. So this is what I don't understand. So this is Everton versus Villa last month. They had a football match. A man are scrapping over a game. But this is what I don't understand. Why is it when it comes to gang violence or postcode wars or black on black crime? Why are we the face of violence, man? And meanwhile, it's commonly known that white people fight. I'm saying white people fight over a football match. White people bust heads over a football game, over a team, and they're not the face of violence. They ain't the face of gang crime. This is a gang. One member supports one team, one supports another team. That right there is gang violence, man. And for some reason, it's commonly known, it's commonly done. It's not a thing that sometimes happens. It's common, it's known, there's movies about it. But yeah, when it comes to gangs, something's wrong with us. We're the face of gangs. They should be the face of gangs, man. They're the ones with their football firms. They're the one kicking man's teeth in over a football game. Listen, think about, do you know if a team wins or loses, they're still fighting? If a team wins, they're still fighting? But yet, something wrong with black people. Oh, God, I don't know why black people fight over a gang. Listen, why do you fight over a team? Listen, none of you man are getting paid. None of you man are getting... The football players are getting paid. You ain't. If anyone should be fighting, it should be the football players. These men are rich and living, driving Lamborghinis. Meanwhile, you're out here with no teeth in your head, drinking a pint, fighting, man. But yet, we're the face of crime. I don't know what's wrong with these black people. Something's wrong with them. We got to do something with them. Listen, don't it make... It makes more sense. I can see why a gang member will fight. You know, Up killed his cousin, man. Up killed his friend, someone he loves. I can't see why you're fighting over a game. I can't see that, man. I can more relate to a brother that's in a gang. At least he got something to fight for, man. At least he's fighting for because he loves his brother, man. He loves a black man that will take him from him. At least I can see that. But I can't see why you devils are fighting, man. Someone got to break it down for me. I'm lost. So luck, yeah.
They're fighting over football, which is crazy, man. If they're smart, this is what they would do. They would set up 5-a-side and do what the teams are doing, man. Play a match against each other. If anything, these are fist fight. Like, it's a game, man. It's a game where you all go home at the end of the night to your normal lives. Like, like fighting over football. A part of me thinks they should ban it. Listen, who likes football more? Black people or white people? White people.
I don't know, you know. I know some niggas that love football, you know, still. But nah, you can't be white. White people love football. They love it. Like the t-shirts.
You know what? I think black people love it from afar because if you notice, they don't really go to the stadium.
Nah, it's true still. And white people got the football t-shirts, boy, they go to the games and everything regular with their family. Yeah. You got to see white people still.
I think, well, it is, yeah. What I don't understand, this is what black people do. They live in Birmingham but support Manchester United. That shit there makes zero sense.
Nah, hold on. There's bag of man that no, you can't blame black people. Yeah, man, listen. What's his name? Beckham ain't from Manchester United. Or his dad. His dad said that from he was young, he always wanted his son to play for Man U, always. So you can't blame niggas on that stuff.
Listen, man.
I disagree with that one. How much Man U support Liverpool and that? I never been Liverpool in their life.
That's what I'm saying. Black men supporting Liverpool to me is crazy.
Listen, man. Listen, the white people did it as well. So lucky.
You know, I think well, it is. I think you find one footballer that you like, and you just like the whole team. Because can you remember being young? Everyone was like, I support Man U, or I think most people just support who's winning. That's what it is. Because I see black people saying, yeah, I support Chelsea. Never been Chelsea in their life.
Yeah, all right. This is the reason, though. White people. I'm telling you why. White people are British. So they got some sense of, like, honor to their country. Black people, we're not from here. So it's like, we support who's good. They were born and raised in Birmingham, so they're going to support Birmingham, even if they're doing terrible or not. But for us, it's just a sport. So we're like, you know what? I like so-and-so. You know what? So-and-so got good players. I support them. But for them, they actually love their country and would die for it and fight for it. So that's my little speculation. I don't know. You know, Ira said, I'm team ISUPK. Come on. Absolutely, man. Sorry, don't go back. Carry on.
Like, well, it is. I've never seen a black man in a. You ever seen a black man in a Villa shirt?
Never. As of recent, a couple, but now before that, now.
You see what it is? I can't lie. If you got a football shirt, you gotta have like Real Madrid. And listen, they ain't even in the country. I don't think it's crazy when the man supports Barcelona and he lives in England. Yo, that's insane. But you know, it's all fun. We at least with us, we know how to go play football, watch football, and go home. These white people, they go there, they fight, they throw beers. Last week, a man let off a firework at the security guard, man, at a football match. Like, they don't know how to behave or how to act. This is what they need to do. Ban white people from coming to the stadium, man.
That's right.
Let them watch it on StreamYard. That's what should happen, man. So, let them pay for the link on StreamYard and let them watch it on StreamYard, man. You letting them come to the stadium. Listen, speaking of stadiums, though, we gotta go watch Eubank Jr. versus Nigel Benn. What's his name? Conor Benn.
Oh, who's your money on?
Eubank, you know.
Oh, listen, the Edgar man is disrespectful as fuck. So like, that was disrespectful. I'm on Eubank side, you get me, but to Edgar man, that was disrespectful, man.
Nah, but Conor Benn's always doing shit to him, like pushing him and that.
Man,
you know, always pushing him and that.
clap the egg harshly in his face, black. Hey, my man, that choked him, you know. Like a fight with Eubanks.
But you see what I don't like?
What? Don't you think Eubanks talks exactly like his dad?
Kind of, you know, it's professional as well.
The LV and that, I thought, okay, give me a road, man. When he's talking, like, fucking nice, like your dad, man.
It seems very polite. But the thing I don't like about that fight is, have you seen the fight where, like you see the picture, you have Eubank and Conor, and then you have their two slave masters in their promoters standing there. Have you seen it? You seen the pictures?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So you have, what's his name? Ben Shalom. You have Ben Shalom, and you have what's his name? Eddie Hearn. And when you look at this is just like back in the days, two white men sorting out the finances, getting paid, and two black men pummeling each other to death. So you got Conor Ben talking about how he's going to smash his head in. You got Eubank talking about how he's going to do this to him. And you got their two white slave masters, guess what? Who ain't stepping in the ring.
That's right.
Who are making you go in the ring. And they're getting all the money while you have to beat your brother half to death. And them two white men, guess what? They're promoters. So them two promoters act like they don't like each other. But they sit down and negotiate so fights can happen. So they sit down and negotiate and say, yo, let these two niggas fight each other so we both get paid. And at the end of that, guess who gets paid off it? White men, man. Meanwhile, you got a broken nose, broken jaw, eyes are hurting, possibly could die and get brain damage. Because a boxing match, it's dangerous. You could die and get brain damage. Guess what Eddie Hearn can get from outside of the ring? Nothing, man. Guess what Ben Shalom gets from outside of the ring? Nothing. This is what should happen. Conor and Eubank should turn around and go fight the promoters, man. That's what they should do. Because it's sad to see that when you look at all these promoters, listen, man, the only black promoter I know is Dunking. That's a bad example. Listen, I'm with Krypton Conan. You can't hire certain people. Listen, Dunking was rubbing them in it left, right, and center. So they say.
So that's all here.
Listen, man, I'm with Krypton Conan on that one. Can't hire men like Dunking, man. But you'll see these like slave masters. Yeah, are they there?
Look at
the slave masters in the back. You see that? Yeah, pause it there.
Slaves. Come on, guys, fight.
See, you see that right there? Imagine that. The two slave masters. While it is, most people ain't seeing it the way that we're seeing it. But look at these two slaves ready to kill each other. And look at the slave masters. Look at the dress code different. Look at the slave masters are dressed in suits and so forth. It's like a man bringing two dogs to fight. And now look at the slave masters in their suits, getting paid, and they ain't taking no punches. It's sad what we have to do for money, man. So
that's right. That's true. It's like you got two dogs. You saying, "My dog will beat your dog," and you sell flyers and hype it up. But at the end of the day, this dogs, man. It's nothing you care about, enough for you love. It's, you know what? Let's get them face to face and let them argue, and that way we can sell tickets and hype the whole field. That's what you are. Well, you man fight. You man think that I hate Ben, I hate Nigel Ben, I hate Eubank. Listen, whether you hate each other or not, you don't give a damn. Just bark at each other for 10 minutes. Let's get it on camera and let's sell some tickets, man. And we're a pawn in their game. And meanwhile, while you're hating this and egging this, man, you're hyping up tickets and they're getting paid off it, man. That's a shame, man. It's a luck, yeah.
Hold on, let me see if I can
Here they are, ladies and gentlemen. It all goes down on Saturday, April 26th, live on DAZN Worldwide and Sky Sports box office in the UK and Ireland. Saturday, April 26th. It's Ben versus Eubank. The limit 160 pounds. The family feud goes on.
Don't go bar the disrespect, but I listen. A man hit you with an egg dogger bar. It's a rap,
new
blood.
one.
Fuck,
That's a
that's
new one.
disrespect still.
Yeah, that's a new one. But I just looked it up now. So I looked up Conor Benn's net worth, 1.5 million. I looked up Eddie Hearn's net worth, 50 million, man. Imagine that. Eddie Hearn never took a punch in his life, you know. All Eddie Hearn does is paperwork. All Eddie Hearn does is paperwork and promotes the fight. And Eddie Hearn's net worth is 50 million. And Conor Benn, who gets punched in the face and has to be in the gym. Listen, a boxer's life is hard. You got to lift some heavy weights, you know. You got to punch till your shoulders are tired. You got to do push-ups. You got to run. You got to do mountain climbers. You got to push the sleigh in the gym, do bear crawls, and do all these circuits, man. And all of that. And your net worth is 1.5 million. And Eddie Hearn, who's never laced up a pair of gloves in his life, his net worth is 50 mil, man. Listen, man. In sports, we are porn. This is what it is, man. They find talented black men and they live through us. Have you noticed white people be constantly living through us, man? Like, for instance, they can't rap, but they can do paperwork. So what do? They let you rap and they get all the money that you should be getting. They do it with everything, man. They can't do athletics like we do. So what do? Oh, I'll be a promoter. Why do I need you to promote me for when people know who I am? They don't know who you are. Like, imagine this. What could Eddie Hearn do for me that I can't do for myself? What personality has Eddie Hearn got that Eubank and them don't have? The only thing Eddie Hearn's probably got is he probably knows Jewish people and he can get you in certain doors. It's sad to see that these brothers are gonna rip each other's face off. The 27th of April. It's sad to see these two men are gonna rip each other's face off the 27th of April. I don't know if we're buying it anymore. We're still buying it or what?
What? April's far, man. I can't wait.
What you say? What you say?
No, I'm gonna be passive with him time of life. Or now?
Nah, it's when we're back.
Boy, so who you reckon to win this thing though? Really?
You know what? I feel like
Why you got me playing into this shit, Salakia. I got to check myself. I got to check myself, man.
I want to fight Ben Shalom and Eddie Hearn. That's who I want to fight. Because imagine Eddie Hearn's got 10 times more, more than 10 times more than Conor Benn's got, man. And Conor Benn's the one that fights. Imagine this.
Younger boy, you can have Ben Shalom
with ease. Listen, wait a minute. Let me see. Let me see Nigel.
Let me see, Gavin.
Easily.
Nah, I think you can have him still.
Come on, think.
Listen, everyone in the chat here, let me know if you think Dagobah can have Ben Shalom. Let me see.
Get me.
I think you can have him still.
Let me know. with ease, man. Get me a white boy. A white boy can't beat me in anything.
What is it? Can Dagobah have Ben Shalom? Dagobah, pull his stats up. I want his height, his weight. I want to see if he can step to you.
Ben Shalom. Hold on one second. Let me just get Nigel Ben. So here, I've looked up Nigel Ben's net worth, and Nigel Ben is Conor Benn's father, and Nigel Ben's net worth is only 20 million. And how long was Nigel Ben boxing for? Years. Let me look up Frank Bruno's net worth.
It's like having two pit bulls fight. Like you take a dog, you got a pit bull and you want to fight him, which is cruel, by the way. I'm not promoting it. And when your pit bull wins, what do? Give him some food, give him a pat on the back, say good boy. But really, who gets all the credit? You do as the owner. That's what we are. The oppressor owns us. We fight and do all the hard work. I always get his little crumbs, man. The real owner, he gets the real earnings, man. He gets the real money, while we get the crumbs, man. It's like a dong about.
Imagine that. Frank Bruno's net worth is only 10 million. And Frank Bruno got punched up by Mike Tyson, punched up by Lennox Lewis, punched up by some other people, and his net worth's only 10 million, man. Imagine that. How has Eddie Hearn got more than Nigel Ben, Frank Bruno, and Conor Benn, and Eubank Jr. all put together? Imagine he's got more than them all put together, and they actually fight.
And these are legends too. These are not any boxers, legends, man.
Exactly. Hold on, let me check someone else's net worth.
In the meantime, let me read this real quick. A brother said, Esau just tolerates us when we are their entertainment. They don't love us. They only tolerate us to make a large profit off us. Our people that think Esau loves us are sad and pathetic. It's true, man. So we are, we're just a profit to them. Something that makes them money. You know, we don't need them. Remember, we are the talent. Talented ones, we don't need them, man. So luck, yeah.
And damn, it's saying Jake Paul's net worth's over 100 M's.
You mean Jake Paul, the fucking YouTuber?
Exactly. Jake Paul's net worth's over 100 M's, and you got Mike Tyson and all of these like that. Actually, hold on. Let me check the greatest heavyweight boxer of all time's net worth. Let me see. Okay, his net worth ain't too bad. Lennox Lewis's net worth's 140 million.
Not true.
And that's still crap for all the fights that he's had. Don't you think for all the fights that he's had?
Remember, these men get punched in the head and that. They get punched in the head. They lose their, they could easily lose their mental health. You know what I mean? All the work they're putting in. Some devil that don't do none of that. Gets the bulk of the money now, man. That don't weigh up.
So the thing is, what we doing? We watching the fight. We getting the fight or what?
I'm watching it. I'm watching it. Entertainment purposes. You get me, but shit's so fucked up, man. Excuse my French.
Listen. We might have to go pay for that and watch it in the school. Everyone get a ticket. You buy a ticket. You can watch it in the school with us. I
say watching the pub, man. Nah. Didn't get that. I can't watch two black men fighting while I'm in the pub. Like, I remember that time I was in the pub watching
Conor McGregor
versus Mayweather. And all the white people was pissed. And we're making up beer noise. That was mad.
The white people's listen. When McGregor was winning, maybe the first 2 rounds, the white people's all cheering and that. Once Mayweather found his rhythm, started punching him up. Listen, it almost turned into a brawl that night. You know, I missed them days, man.
Oh, we started rubbing it in. We was like, oh shit, making up beer noise. Oh, that was vex, boy. That was mad. Anyway, let's move on to the next one real quick.
Been bothering me. A new sculpture just went up in Nottingham, standing in this place, and at first glance it looks like a powerful tribute to history. It shows 2 women standing together. One, a white lace worker from Nottingham's textile mills, and the other, a black enslaved woman from an American cotton plantation. The idea is clear, recognising how both women were part of the same system, struggling from in different ways.
Sorry. So there's a new statue in Nottingham, a statue of a white woman that was working hard in World War II. Because we all know in World War II, they speak about it in schools, how white women, because they couldn't fight in the army, they did their best and they made uniforms and bullets and started working in factories. So a white woman working in textiles and a black enslaved woman. And there's a statue of both of them holding hands to symbolize we both went through the same struggles. I don't see the comparison. The difference with helping your country and being patriotic and helping your men fighting and getting whipped and being forced and being raped and having your baby's bellies cut open, that ain't the same struggle, man. You struggled for your country. You struggled so that the white woman struggled so her country could win the Nazis and be strong and be what it is today. We struggled for nothing. We struggled to build your country, to make it rich. Meanwhile, we got nothing. We struggled and worked hard so that in the future you can kill our sons like Mark Duggan and Rashawn Charles. We struggle so that you can in the future stop and frisk our sons. That struggle is totally different. There ain't no similarities in that struggle, man. There ain't no similarity. Don't try to make a statue like, oh, these 2 women worked hard. What our women went through, your woman could never go through. What our women went through was 10 times worse than what your women went through. Your women did it voluntarily because they wanted to better their country. Our woman was forced, man. And it didn't benefit us. What you went through benefited you. It made you free. It made you strong. It made you have England and America today. What our women went through benefited you, didn't benefit us. Yeah. Suck a dunga bar. I gotta stop, man. Because listen, you're gonna go on dunga bar till I go to Nottingham with some red paint. Yeah. For vandalizing. Let me start.
They need to talk about the no blacks, no dogs, no Irishmen. That's what they need to talk about. They need to talk about how white women hated black women, man. Don't put them together holding hands. Because it weren't like that, man. Black women and white women was never holding hands. White women hated black women, used to call them all sorts of names, and hated them with a passion. So don't put them holding hands in a statue. if you are going to put statues, this is what you do. The same way you wanted us separate back then with no blacks, no dogs, no Irish. We want our statues separate too, man. We don't want our statue together. If the statues for us, give us our statues separate.
That's right.
Imagine to give us a statue with them. No. We want our statues separate, like how it was back then. We want them original signs as well. You know what? I'm gonna see if we can find one of them original signs. You see the ones that had on the door: no blacks, no dogs, no Irish. I'm gonna see if we can get one of them original signs, because most people don't even know that that's the signs they had, man. Don't let England act like, oh yeah, they cared and we respect black women and we respect black people for your contribution. Listen, they don't, man. You contributed to England, and after that, there was like, yo, time to go back home. I guarantee you, that woman there, she probably got deported after the work was done, man. She probably got deported. They probably sent her back to the Caribbean somewhere. Why? Because soon there's going to be a monument for the Windrush people that was deported wrongfully. In 100 years' time, there's going to be a statue for the Windrush we deported wrongfully. The oppressor always does this. It does this to appease you, and a gift destroys your heart, and then you think, see, they're not racist because we got a statue. And now he is trying to push this unity thing when there's no unity with us and them.
That's
man.
right.
We tried unity, it didn't work. So let's try to be separate. Imagine there was one time they wanted to be separate and we wanted unity. It's time for us to say, you know what, we're going to be separate, because trying to join you ain't never worked for us.
That's right.
Now they got a statue of play it one more time. Let me see it again. Now they got a statue of a black woman holding a white woman's hand. They would never allow this.
It's just been bothering me. A new sculpture just went up in Nottingham, standing in this place, and at first glance it looks like a powerful tribute to history. It shows two women standing together. One, a white lace worker from Nottingham's textile mills, and the other, a black enslaved woman from an American cotton plantation. The idea is clear, recognising how both women were part of the same system, struggling from in different ways.
See, imagine that. Both women were part of the same system, struggling in different ways. So now they're trying to play down slavery and make out white women was in slavery too. That's what they're doing. There's a term I learned the other day. It is called a minimizer. That's what the pressure is. Is a minimizer. I learned this term the other day. So a minimizer is let's say something that's serious to me. Let's say I go to you, yo, Catman. Every time you do that, man, it hurts my feelings. And then you say something like, yeah, it hurts your feelings. No, it's not even that deep, man. It ain't even that serious. You're minimizing what I'm going through. Right? You get me? So that's what the oppressor does. When we talk about, how oppression is and how enslaved we are, he just I think it's called emotional minimizing. That's what it is. So the oppressor, what he does with us, he's an emotional minimizer. He plays down all our struggles, man. Imagine we talk about slavery and what we've gone from. What do people say? Yo, that was ages ago, man. Let it go. That's them being emotional, minimizing us, man. Minimizing what we went through. Imagine something that we went through is largest up here, and he minimizes it and brings it down to here, and makes it appear like, yeah, what you're saying doesn't make no sense. Imagine something like slavery is so deep, and he just comes on the video and says, oh, because white women worked in textiles and an enslaved woman. Straight away, you already let us know that they're not the same. You said one worked in textiles and one was an enslaved woman. One had a job working in textiles and one was forced. And then now you give a statue. Listen, I guarantee you this woman wouldn't want the statue, man. What she would have wanted is her freedom. That's what she would have wanted.
That's right.
She would have wanted her freedom. Don't give her a statue after she's dead and gone. That's disrespectful, man. And this is what they do. All the black people that died, you get a statue, and that's meant to undo all the people that's died. Listen, man, the oppressor's something else, man. So lucky, you.
You know what, Dongabar? I'm going to that statue. So lucky, guys. No, I'm not going to be in a red paint, man. I'm gonna do it the lawful way. I'm gonna do a video. I'm gonna do a TikTok on it, man. But I'm going to that statue. So lucky, I'm pissed off, man. I can't believe you'd even bring her up. Can't believe you bring up that black woman that slaved and was whipped and was beaten and was forced to nurse white children. That black woman worked so that England could be strong. That's the difference. You worked so that your nation can be strong. We work so that another nation can be strong. That's the difference, man. You work for the betterment of your people. We work for the betterment of your people also, man. That's the whole difference. It's a whole different thing. We didn't work so that black people can be strong. We didn't work so that we can be free. We worked so you can be free, so you can be strong, so you can have the biggest empire on the face of the earth. That's the difference, man. So luck. Oh, so lucky longer. I got to move on because boy, you man are gonna. I'm gonna change my mind. I'm gonna go with some red paint, man, and get NSC captain of the ISUPK locked up in the UK. You get me?
We're gonna go separate the statue. We're gonna separate the statue. We're gonna take the black woman away from her, man. Listen, we got the black half of the statue. Listen, we're taking the black half of the statue with us, man. We ain't leaving it there with that white woman. The white woman can stay there. We're taking that black woman away from there. Where is it? In Nottingham? Is it in the centre?
Nottingham. And you know what? Sorry to call you. White people are so insensitive. So insensitive, man. Imagine this year. Imagine if you come to me down the bar and say, "Oh, Craft, you know what? My grandma passed away, man. My grandma just died." And I said to you, I emotionally minimize you and go, "Well, all grandmas passed away." Wouldn't you say, "Craft, man, that's insensitive"? Wouldn't man say that? Wouldn't one say that? Whenever black people talk about slavery, well, you know, it's in the past, you know. How dare you, man? When if anyone was talking about the Holocaust, if anyone was to talk about the Holocaust and say, well, you know, people die, you know, it happens, man, they will cancel that person, man. They will cancel him like they cancel Kanye West. If somebody was talking about 9/11 and one man said, well, you know, shit happens, people die, you will cancel that person, man. You will have an uproar and say, what is 9/11 we talking about? Innocent people die. How dare you just minimize their problems, man? If a woman was raped and you say, oh, I hear what you're saying, but people get raped, man. You know, it happens. Any man that says that, people lose their mind. So what? It drives me crazy how you can't say it to a rape victim. You can't say it to a molested victim. You can't say it to a 9/11 survivor. You can't say it to a Holocaust survivor, but you can say it to a black man when it's talking about slavery. That's how cheap black people are. That when it comes to slavery, oh, well, you know, it's in the past. Well, you know, mankind was different then. You know, in history, all types of bad things happened. That's how cheap we are. You can't say that to nobody else in history, in society, but you can say it to black people, man.
Yeah.
Oh, it's lucky. I gotta stop. I'm gonna say something anti-Semitic on the bar and get flagged.
Hold on, let me see if let me see if I can share this. Is it on the screen yet?
Almost.
Yeah. It says first, what is minimization? Minimization is the belittling of another's perspective with the intent to diminish or criticize what the other values as important, thereby crushing their confidence, creativity, and individuality. This is what the oppressor does to us, man. Minimization, man. I'm telling you. It says minimization is the belittling of another's perspective. Imagine you say, because, yo, black people, I'm oppressed from how you treated us. They say, yo, that's in the past. They're minimizing or diminishing something that's important to you. That's what they're doing, man. It says thereby crushing their confidence. And this crushes our confidence so much that we feel wrong for mentioning slavery. Like, it messes with our confidence so much that we feel wrong to say, yo, because what we went through, because we'd be like, oh, no, we can't say it because, listen, they've came up with a whole thing. This is how they minimize it. This is how they minimize it nowadays. Oh, these black people pulling the race card again. That's the main one. Listen, have you noticed you can't say anything without people saying, oh, he's pulling the race card? Listen, man, the things that you do to me enables me to have a race card, man.
That's right.
So blame yourself. You don't want me to have a race card, start treating black people good, man. The stuff you do to black people gives us this race card, and everything they do to us is minimization, man.
Minimalization, minimize.
Put that in your notebooks, man. Whenever you're dealing with an oppressor, say to them, yo, what you're doing is minimization. You're trying to play down why I'm upset. Imagine someone's upset and you say to them, nah, just get over it, man. It's not that deep. That's you're messing with their emotions, man. You're messing with them psychologically, and this is what it is. The oppressor is listen. I'm gonna use words which has been used strictly for black men. The oppressor is a narcissist and a gaslighter, man. Listen, man. It is a narcissist and a gaslighter, and the words which people use for us, they don't use for him. Have you noticed the word gaslighter was big in 2024, innit?
What's a gaslighter, man? I've been called that 10 times on the bar.
You're a gaslighter. You're a gaslighter and you're a narcissist. Listen, them words there. Listen, I think in 2024, those two words was factory setted in women's brain. I think every women's brain was singed with those words in there. You're a gaslighter and a
Every
narcissist.
man's a narcissist. It's
Yeah,
like, if I'm with a woman, yo, this man's a narcissist.
He's
If
a
you got,
gaslighter.
if you're on that,
Gaslights me.
I'll be dating the same guy page. Every
Mhm.
man's a narcissist. He's a narcissist. Oh, come on, man.
He's a gaslighter.
Whatever
Let's see
that
what
means.
gaslighting means. I know what it means, but I can never explain it. Let me see what a gaslighter is. Let me see if it comes up. Hold on, let me see if it comes up. Yeah, let me get it. Get me. We're gonna see what I get. We're gonna find out what a gaslighter is.
Don't know about a gaslighter. Any gaslighter cooker.
Exactly. That's what I thought. Get me? I don't know how this term changed to this. It says gaslighting is the manipulation of someone into questioning their own perception of reality. The expression, which derives from the title of the 1944 film Gaslight, became popular in the mid-2010s. Some mental health experts have expressed concern that the term has been used too broadly. There you go, man. You women are using the term too broadly. Get me? Look here at the look here at the chart. In 2005, no one was using it. Say it went up in 2020.
Yo, no one knew what it was in what 205, 2020. The shit just went through the roof.
Now every man's a gaslighter. Hold on. See, they said the Washington Post described it as a notable example of therapist speak, arguing it had become a buzzword, improperly used to describe ordinary. Give whoever wrote this a hand. Listen, I agree with that. It goes, it's been described, improperly used to describe ordinary disagreements. Imagine that. So all of this where you see this has gone up there, you women are using it wrong. It says it's been improperly used to describe ordinary disagreements.
There you go. So hold on. You're a woman, yeah? And your man pisses you off. Oh, you're gaslighting me. You're a woman now, yeah? And you and your man have an argument. Oh, you're gaslighting me. Just like the word narcissist. Just like the word ignorant. It's been improperly used, man. Every black man's ignorant. Excuse me. Listen, it's like people don't know what ignorant even means. If you're a black man, you stand your ground. Oh, you're so ignorant. Oh, it's ridiculous. Ignorant is someone that don't know something, man. Like, I'm ignorant to rocket science. But every black man with a bit of attitude, oh God, he's so ignorant. Listen, man, it's improperly used, man. You're not using it properly. It's like gaslighting. Because you and a black man don't agree, oh, you're a gaslighter. Because a black man tells you shut the fuck up, excuse my French, you're a gaslighter. Come on, man.
Listen, I'm helping every brother out. Your woman calls you a gaslighter. You pull up that chart. And let her know the word's been improperly used. Say to her, according to someone that's smarter than you, according to someone that's a lot smarter than you are, they said the word has been improperly used. Because listen, that word's been rinsed, man. The amount of time I've heard, yo, he's a gaslighter, I'll be like, well, what did he do? He's a narcissist. Oh, well, what did he do? So yeah, these words have become big. Narcissist and gaslighter. I'm sick of hearing them.
Narcissist pisses me off. You know what it is? You know what it is? Narcissist, yeah, it just sounds good. It just feels good on the tongue. It just sounds so sophisticated. And a lot of these women don't know what the fuck they're talking about. It just sounds so nice. He's a narcissist. And it feels so powerful. It feels so powerful saying it. So like ignorant. Like, remember, these are some girls from the ends, you get me? They don't get out much. And to use a word with 4 syllables, they're like, wow. This not like narcissist. 3 or 4 syllables. They feel like, wow. So, and even black people, you're so ignorant. Ignorant is like, oh, that's right. Mixed with the G. It sounds formal. No, they don't understand what it means, man. Don't know what it means. It just sounds so powerful. Don't even know what it means. It's ridiculous. You know what I mean? Look at that word narcissist. Look at the word ignorant, man. You find that because you and someone is in a disagreement, don't make them ignorant. Don't make them a narcissist. So luck you.
The word improperly used. I'm glad Google said that because the amount of time I've been seeing the next one. It lacks emotional. It lacks emotional. What's the word?
Emotional
intelligence.
God.
See, that's what I'm saying. See, so if a woman says that to you, you tell me that's not gaslighting to you. Imagine this. Listen. You're telling me that's not putting you down. You lack emotional intelligence. Is that the word they use? Is something emotional? Is it emotional intelligence?
No,
Like, what is emotional intelligence? What is emotional intelligence?
I have no idea.
This is what it is. This is what it is. It's a man that shows no emotion. So let's say a woman's arguing to you about something, and you just be like, "Oh, I don't even care." Then she'll say, "Oh, you lack emotional intelligence," and then you say something back to her. She goes in that woman's group chat. My man said this to me. All their friends is like, "Oh, leave him. He shouldn't speak about you like that. He's putting you down. He's gaslighting you." But when she says you lack emotional intelligence, no one say it's okay. It's okay for her to call you out your name. It's okay. You must accept it. As soon as you say something back, she's in the group chat with you, whatever you said to her. You know what I'm saying?
Anyway, man.
Yeah,
it's a big topic. So this is a topic I saw the other day that brushed me differently. I thought, raw. This man, for anyone talking about the white man's change and we got to put slavery back and ISUPK, man, you know, you're living in the past and whatnot, and you know, you lot are preparing for war, and there's, you know, you lot are paranoid. There's no war going on in the country. Listen, man, let me show you something, man. In England, Slovakia.
What looks at first like a keep fit class is in fact Britain's leading far-right force, training in plain sight. You're about to see many months condensed into minutes. Since the summer riots, we've been watching the group's growth and hearing its descent towards violent, racist rhetoric.
Oh, I don't think black people do black. I don't like their culture. I don't like the way they behave. I don't like the way they act. It's not their skin colour, it's them.
As the seasons changed, so did the language.
Down, guys. White power.
So did their intentions.
Got about a grand's worth of throwing knives and axes on the way, and I've got a bunch of bows as well.
More than 100 hours of undercover footage helped to tell the story of a group preparing for violence.
It's very clear the racism, the white supremacy, the anti-Semitism is severe. These are people preparing to commit acts of violence.
Go back to where you come from, you. Can you tell me about Active Club England? We're about to expose and confront one of the members as we go undercover inside Britain's fascist fight club. Mid-October, and ITV News is undercover, heading in for its first event.
Alright, see you guys.
Our first encounter with other members, then a walk to the nearby park, the precise location shared only at the last minute.
Turn our phones off, guys. Let's go, 40.
The training is intense, the members are guarded, secretive, but in plain sight. A photographer is here to take propaganda pictures during one of 8 meetings that we'll attend at this spot. Passers-by unaware that nearby, a group they've probably never heard of is attempting to build a far-right militia. Although their views are clear,
I am being racist today.
they'll develop over the coming months. And for now, they're discussing restrictions placed on their messaging groups after the summer riots.
Mate, getting our Telegram channel banned was so annoying.
But you're going to encounter these things because, you know, we are the target or whatever.
Training is over. They're close to the iconic headquarters of the Secret Intelligence Service.
You've got MI6 over there, actually, which is fat. MI6 building, yeah. And you took us to
They end the session by performing a Nazi salute.
Oh, how cool would it be if they got us with the Nazi salute that we've done, yeah? The Roman salute, rather. And with the MI6 building in the background.
Then off to lunch to debrief. It's in cafes and pubs after training where ideology is spread.
But go along, have a little look, see if you want some foreign slop. Do you even have some? Ah, yeah, okay. Like Uncle Addy. Oh? Like Adolf.
The idolization of Adolf Hitler is one of the group's hallmarks. In this post, they celebrated his birthday with a swastika cake. In their private group on Telegram, the rules are reiterated, Asked if Turks are permitted to join, an organizer says, Turks are non-white, we would not accept them.
Incitement to violence. So that it's very clear the racism, the white supremacy, the anti-Semitism is severe.
Neil Basu is the former head of UK counter-terrorism police.
From what I've heard from your...
Boy, listen, I gotta cut it for time's sake. The shit's long. Listen, when you watch it more, it still talks about how they're growing and how they got enough members to fill a basketball stadium, however that big that is. So any man talking about UPK, you man are racist, and oh come on man, you not starting trouble. Listen, the evidence won't lie. There's white groups in England that are sweating and doing push-ups and training hard and risking their Saturday, risking their Sunday. Listen, they could be watching a football game, but they ain't watching a football game. They're busy getting sweats in and getting their muscles ready. Why? Because they want to fuck up black people, man. So lucky, that's the facts. That's there. Don't be mad at me. Don't say, oh, you're not. I'm racist. Well, I'm apparently the racist one. Is white people getting ready to mess up black people and keep their heads in black. What you think they're training for? To challenge you in sport, to challenge you in a football game. They're getting ready to kick your heads in, man, to kill you, man. They're getting ready right now, getting ready. They got a whole militia training their ass off, man. Training in boxing, training in combat. What do you think they're training for? To kill black people, man. And let me tell you something, black man, you think they care if you're light skinned? You think you care? You think they care because you're from B6 and you're from B21? You think they care who's from Handsworth and who's from Aston and who's from Masside, who's from Tuxteth, who's from Leicester and Leeds and who's a Christian and who's a Muslim? Black man, they're looking to kill all of you, man. Every last one of us, man. We got to fix up, man. While we're here arguing about stupid shit, you got these men here ready to kill all of us, man. Shit, you better open your eyes, man. Talking about, UPK are racist. Listen, we ain't trained to harm nobody, man. There's a white group out there right now in London, outside the MI5. They're outside the MI5 building in London, man. Black man, you can't even walk past the MI5 being black without getting pulled over because you're suspicious. Meanwhile, these are doing drills and fighting training outside the MI5 and nothing's happening to them. Don't tell me racism don't exist, man. It's lucky, Dongle Bar.
Yeah, these are training, man. And while they're training, what are we doing, man? Imagine they're training to harm us, and that's getting them out of bed every morning. Like, they're tired, but knowing it's going to pay off because they're going to beat up some black man. That's their drive. Knowing they're going to get to beat up some black men one day, that's why they're getting out of bed, man. That's why they're going out in the field and jogging and running. But little do they know, in here is protection. Our warfare is not carnal, man.
That's right.
Train boxing all you want, man. The day you come to fight us, you're going to have a heart attack that morning, man. You can't train for that. You can't train to stop that heart attack from the Lord, man. I don't care how much training you do. They need to realize that what they're training for ain't going to work. But us as black people, does that mean we shouldn't train? No, it don't, man. We should train. And what they're doing is illegal. And this is why when they was getting filmed and they found out afterwards, apparently they deleted the group and the group kind of disbanded. Whereas in here, everything that we do in here is legal, man. If a white man came with a secret camera, he won't hear us saying nothing crazy.
That's right.
The same thing we say on camera is the same thing we say off camera. He won't find nothing new. Tell that same man that came and recorded them, come and spend a week with us, man. He will go back to the news and say, you know what? At first, I thought I was prejudiced towards those black people, but having spent some time with them, I realized that actually white people, righteous people, and us white people are the problem. That's what he would say, man. He would say, I realize, you know what? Us white people are the problem. That's what he would do. He would go back and say that. But these people here, they're training to attack people that ain't attacking them. And the crazy thing is this. Imagine this. They're training to harm black people. And what you find is there's no group of black people that's out there trying to harm white people.
That's right.
Like, there's no group. There's no group of black people trying to harm white people. This is what black people do. Black people wake up, go to their slavery, go home and try and pay the bills, can't afford the bills, and do that and repeat. And these people out there are seeing them and are training to hurt them. Like, who in their mind would train or even want to harm a people that ain't harming them, to oppress them, man? This is what I'm saying, and this is why the Lord has to deal with him, and you can't feel sorry for him when the Lord deals with him, man.
That's right.
Because if you feel sorry for him, if the Lord said, okay, then I won't deal with him, guess what would happen? None of us would be left. They want us completely gone, man. This is why they're doing all this training. If England was a gun country, the amount of mass shootings we would have. Just because England's not a gun country, we avoid it slightly. So look here.
And what you saying is true. And you got a lot of black people saying, well, John, at my job, he ain't racist. Tell my job, he ain't racist. Listen, I don't experience racism. Well, let me tell you something, black man. This militia is growing. It's growing. It said that what? It's the size of a basketball pitch or a basketball court. So someone's joining it. I ain't making this shit up. Someone is joining it. The fact that they're growing, somebody is joining it. Don't tell me white people ain't racist because somebody is joining it. Don't tell me it's a few. You got some few bad apples. Someone is joining this group, man. Don't tell me that it's in my head. I'm seeing the results. Where you think, oh, white people are cool, man. There's some white people out there that smile in your face and they tell you that everything's cool. But meanwhile, behind closed doors, they are joining this group. Somebody is voting for the BNP. Someone is voting for Britain Reform. And someone is joining this group. Someone is training. I ain't making this up. These are hate you. So could it be that they smile in your face, but really they're training behind closed doors? Could it be that they smile and say, oh, no, Darroy, you're right, Darroy. But behind closed doors, they're training to kill you? Could it be? It must be. Because someone's joining. I'll play the second video for you right now so that the group is growing, man, at an alarming rate. Let me get it right now.
The group returns to Vauxhall. Training is intensifying. There are now enough members to fill a basketball court, but they're still masquerading as purely a fitness group. Recruits are checked for hidden cameras.
Listen, man, these men were doing push-ups. Somebody, what you're talking about, I can't join the UPK, man. It's too intense, man. These men are joining. They don't care about it's too intense. They don't like black people, man. They don't like black people. Someone joining, man. Someone, maybe it's that white man that you love so much. Maybe it's that white woman that you love so much. Black man, take your head at the clouds, man. Wake up, man. So lucky long about.
And imagine, like you said, the people that we see every day, and we'll be like, nah, man, he's not racist. He is, man. Listen, everybody prefers their own race. They just don't tell you. That's what it is. Everybody prefers their own race. They just don't tell you. The only people that don't prefer their own race is us. Right. Whereas this is what you should do. They prefer their own race and they don't tell you. How about you prefer your own race and you don't tell them? That's it. One day, yeah, they'll just see you at camp and be like, yo, what was that you was doing?
That's right.
That's it. One day, let say, yo, see, I seen you on a YouTube video. What's that about? Let them say, yo, I didn't know you think like that. Let them see in a video, be like, yo, I thought me and you was okay. I didn't know if you thought like that. They're gonna be like, yo, you said white people are the devil and I thought we was friends. Listen, they do the same thing to you every single day. They tell you they're not racist. And when they go home, come on, man, you know they say nigger all day when they go home. It's just common knowledge. Back in the days, when in the 60s, it was normal for them to say nigger. That was their parents. Their parents would say that. So obviously they learned it as well. You would knock on their door for them to play out, and the parents would shout and say, the niggas are here. Listen, imagine that. You knock on your friend's door at Edomite. Because you're young, obviously you're probably going to be friends with everyone. And the parent says, the niggas are here. And in the...
disrespect.
And they say it like we're animals. Like the way they say it is like we're animals. Like the niggas are here. They say it like we're almost filth. Whereas if they knocked on our doors and we was like, yo, the devils are here, they wouldn't like it, man. You knock on their door, they say the niggas are here. And those parents was extremely racist. The 60s was like, what, 60 years ago? So the 60s was 60 years ago. So guess what? Those grandparents are racist. Those parents are racist. And the kids are racist. Because they still hold on to things from the 60s. it's only us that think things have changed. Now, in your spare time, look into the book of laws in England where they bring in like the Racial Discrimination Act, this act, that act, the 1966 act of this. What you'll find is all these laws was made based on how they treated us. Because in the beginning, there was laws that black people couldn't learn the trade. So you wasn't allowed to learn the trade. And then after that, they wasn't giving black people jobs. So they had to make a law to say, all right, then you can't discriminate against black people no more. Then after that, the still was discriminating against black people. They made another law. And then they put the Race Act law with the disability law. So they kind of class race and disability as the same. So if you're black applying for a job, and if you're disabled applying for a job, they can't deny you a job because of a disability. They can't deny you a job because of your race. So they have to hire a few people with disabilities and a few black people. So that's what you'll find is with your job, there's a few black people there. So they do all these things on purpose. Like the racism is where the higher up sits. So you're thinking, yo, I applied for that job and I'm not getting no jobs. First of all, they know you're black by your name. So by your name, they know you're black anyway. So they ain't giving us no jobs. So these like do certain things and then they act like they're not racist. The reason you know they're racist is because all these acts that they passed these acts based on racism, which lets you know the whole system's racist. So lucky are you.
Well, listen, man, absolutely, man. You know what I mean? With that, you know what I mean? I want to big up everybody. You know, I want to big up Kenya, Israel, to Zapa one, Hawaba. Who else got in there, man? You know what I mean? Nakapaya one West, to Zapa one. Who else we got in there? So like a Sha'ara one West, Adolphus last. We got Anya, Princess Nazam, Anna. You know what I mean? Officer 1000, Mariah, Allah. You know what I mean? Big to everyone. And we'll be here again next week. You know what I mean? With some more powerful topics, man. If you're a black man and you're thinking that what the oppressor's fair and you can be one in England, come on, man. Come to the UPK, man. Learn properly, man. All that stuff is a lie. You know what I mean? With that, I say shalom.
Shalom.
Fuck wrong with you, boy? You know what time it is, nigga. Better watch how you step in. Yeah. But that was my nigga. I'm in you. Got my nigga Ramon with me. But that was my niggas, it'll be an honor. You know what I'm saying? Under commanding General. I love all of my niggas, that shit ain't gon' stop till we on top and we ballin', my nigga. We be fly as fuck, you know them bitches be stalking my niggas. That shit'll never change and it's the same with all my niggas. City